Hello, everyone. Welcome to another special lecture from LAMP. We are actually anticipating a 25 part series of lectures for Pulse. So we will call it Pulse Diagnosis Simplified or Pulse Diagnosis Made Simple. So as usual, we will start with the introduction. Tatagalogin ko yung para medyo makarelate tayo lahat, no? Okay. When you say diagnosis, in Chinese medicine, it doesn't mean that you have to be able to identify the specific illness or disease as in Western medicine, no? Our main concern is to be able to identify kung ano yung imbalance and to be able to locate where the imbalance is. Okay? Either between the meridians or within the meridians. And this will actually lead to a very good treatment protocol. Okay? So this is not a cookbook type of lecture. Ako kasi I believe that when you do pulse diagnosis by heart, the patient could really feel that you are very, very good and you are very
Dok, ano ka, nagahang ka.
okay. Ganyan, hang pa.
Kanina biglang naputol ang salita mo.
Talaga. O sige, ganito, okay na? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. So earlier, I was mentioning about the fact that when you diagnose in Chinese medicine, it doesn't mean that you have to be able to identify the illness. No? Hindi mo sasabihing diabetes.
Naghang ka na naman, Dok.
Okay, our main concern is actually to identify and locate the imbalances of the qi, now which is the energy. And if we are able to do that, then we can easily determine the manner of treatment that we can apply. Okay? Therefore, the important factor is proper diagnosis, hindi budol. And I tell you, the application of treatment is relatively easy once you were able to establish the proper diagnosis. Okay? So we expect everyone to be very good at this. Of course, you cannot learn this ganun lang kabilis. Naghang pa? Hindi na. Okay. It is still important to have a working knowledge of Oriental diagnosis for the most effective practice of acupuncture. That is why we should never get tired of attending our daily webinars. No? Nakita nyo naman paulit-ulit. Okay? Hanggang sa, maging part na ng katawan mo yung um, pinagagawa natin. Many symptoms and diseases may have quite different causes. And this is what will distinguish us from other practitioners. To be honest, siguro out of 10, I have just seen one who does pulse diagnosis, no? Or tongue diagnosis. So that's bad. And nakakahiya sa ating mga foreign counterparts. Okay? That is a sign of low, not so good quality of training. So in LAMP, we require all of us to be very good at it. And there's no such thing as shortcut. So we will try our best to make this as simple as possible. So sometimes the problems are indicated in more than just one organ. And even if you have all the money for the executive panel, no, sometimes you spend almost ₱1 million to be able to do all these tests. And then hindi mo alam kung ano yung cause and you cannot even identify the illness. Okay, the greatest discovery made by the Chinese was that through the pulses, you can determine the health of the patient, the health of the body as a whole, and also the health of each organ separately. And this is what is going to make us feel excited. Okay? So, Oriental doctors have known that palpation of the pulses could give a precise indication of the true state, especially when you have weaknesses or deficiencies of the internal organs and parts of the body, including psychological states. Okay, so this is very essential. In LAMP, we always check the pulse as well as the tongue. Okay, and give us the complete history. Orientals believe that any disease, whether physical or mental, that produces a physiological effect will often reveal itself in the pulses before any actual symptoms appear. Okay? I remember I had one patient before, and I noticed something with the heart pulse. Rhythm was irregular, nawawala-wala. And then sabi niya wala naman daw siya lang ano, sabi ng doktor niya wala. Okay, fine. You know what? After 6 months, bumalik sa akin was the wife already. And she told me, I was right after all. Yeah. Namatay na. So goodbye. Kaya, kasi talagang iba yung pulse, no? And what we would like to really impress on everyone is that let's make acupuncture a a lifestyle, no? I have two couples who would see me, two or three, like for the past 2 years already. They would see me like every 2 weeks. Okay, October, so 2 years na and a half. Yon. Talagang then there's another one.
Kasi talagang yun, di ba, mafe-feel mo. Tapos nung pag-feel ko ng ganyan, bakit dalawa yung nafe-feel kong pulse? Parang meron sa taas, meron sa baba.
Mhm,
Parang meron dito, tapos meron doon sa baba. Sabi ko, bakit dalawa ito? Pero nawawala-wala yung mabilis na, yung rapid
mhm,
na isa, na thin na rapid, nawawala siya. Pag
mm.
nililipat ko sa kabila, tapos pag binabalik ko siya sa heart, doon siya ulit, pero nawawala siya. Pero mafe-feel mo talaga onset ng
Mm.
pag-touch mo. Sabi ko, bakit dalawa yung pulse niya sa heart? Sabi ko, kakaiba.
I know, actually hindi yung dalawa, the same yon. Tumigil lang siya tapos nawawala, tapos bumabalik.
Hindi to, dalawa talaga siya. Hindi ko nga
Sabay.
eh. Sabay siya, pero yung isa rapid siya. Kaya na-compare ko na bakit yung isa mabilis, yung isa slow siya
Mm-mm.
na malakas, na strong. Yung isa
Effect.
yung sa may baba lang ng konti. Sabi ko parang
Mm.
pumipitik-pitik na ganyan. Alam mo yun?
Mhm.
Sabi ko first time ko naka-feel ng ganung pulse kasi walang
Mm.
pulse na ganun eh. Na
Mm.
parang same na parang pitik lang talaga na
Meron,
maliliit na ganyan do.
meron hindi lang
Meron
natin
ba? Pero
alam.
Baka ganun yung pulse pag, di ba sabi mo kanina may butas yung heart niya. Baka
Mm.
yun yung,
mm,
pero paano
siguro
nila
kasi
nalaman na may butas kung wala pang MRI?
kaya nga sabi ko, ano bang test na ginawa sa'yo? Sabi niya, inano lang daw siya, parang in-stethoscope lang daw siya ng medical doctor. Tapos
Baka
sinabi daw sa kanya, may butas daw yung heart niya. Sabi ko, mas maganda kung ipa-MRI mo na lang siguro or
para sure.
magpa-x-ray ka or oo, para sure. Kasi sabi niya okay po. Sabi ko,
Sige.
kasi baka
I-ano mo,
bigla ka na lang
monitor mo.
tumirik dyan.
Monitor mo. And I think ang cause niyan is yung dampness niya talaga. And nakita nyo, masyadong malaki yung tongue. It's actually phlegm na no? So, pati pag-iisip na.
Very.
Bawal siya ma-stress. And una-una, siguro may tiwala na siya sa'yo. And explain to him, alam mo, it would be best if you teach him how to monitor his pulse para he will come to you anytime because wala talaga magawa ang
Sinabi ko
coach.
yun, do.
Mm.
Mm.
And we're excited. So treat him as
Sana bumalik siya.
random. Huwag mo lang takutin.
Pag may
Kaso
buhay, may
dahil
pag-asa.
nung nangyari kay Virgilin, pag may heart problem, natatakot ako, Dok. Parang, wait, teka lang.
Evangeline. Oo, biglang nag-aano malamig ba yung kamay ng
Virgilin?
pasyente mo?
Oo, yeah, malamig. Malamig siya. Sabi ko, ang cold ng hands mo, oh. Sabi ko ng ganun. Yung mga dito niya medyo cold.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, let's
Mm.
go to assessment. Let's make chika about it next time. Bago tayo maputulan na mawala ng internet. Since we did not give you the questions beforehand, so we will try our best to answer. Okay, what does the pulse show us? Or the pulse show us? Okay, the answer, we are using the radial artery to feel pulsation of the blood. We're actually getting we're determining the state of the chi, no? Kasi alam naman natin pag kung mahina yung chi mo, everything will be affected, no? The radial artery tells us about the state of the chi because it is where the lung channel flows. Diba na doon natin na-locate yung 7, 8, 9, diba? And also, I'm sure you still remember this, the lungs govern the chi. Yeah, so that is what the pulse is trying to show us, the state of chi of the patient. So the pulse diagnosis is important for two reasons. Can you give one reason? Sige lang, we won't mind if it's not correct. Would you like to give one reason, Doc She? Why is it important?
To check the imbalances of the organs.
Okay, very good. What else? Okay, to be more precise, it helps identify the internal organ or channels affected or the prevailing pattern. Alam nyo ba, hanggang ngayon, number 1 pa rin killer disease ang heart disease, no? It's a silent killer. And it seems that walang nangyari for the past, lalo ang lumala eh. So we hope we can help people monitor their pulses and they should know whom to consult, no? We wouldn't go to someone who will just needle and needle. And by the way, may sinama ako na cookbook for the, ayoko naman sabihing morons, pero parang maganda na rin yan, especially if you don't know what to do. A set of points are given, but you don't actually have to use all of them. But I guess you still have to be very selective. You should know what points to select, if you know the pattern. And number 2, it reflects the whole complex of chi and blood. So that's basically what we're doing. Yin and yang, blood and chi. When is the best time to take the pulse? Anyone?
Morning.
Yeah. Now, this is a little bit impractical because you don't ask your patient to come at dawn. Sorry. Kaya nga, I would suggest that we teach our patients how to monitor their pulse, especially if they have heart issues, no? Why at dawn? The yin chi kasi at this time is not disturbed. The yang chi has not been consumed. And of course, food has not been taken. So those are the 3 reasons why the best time to do it is at dawn. And take note, I'm sure yung pasyente mo, Doc She, would usually be awake at around 3, 5 a.m. And the worst there is 11 p.m. gising na yan. And
Yeah.
hindi yan nakakatulog ng straight, putol-putol. It's either matagal siya makatulog or ano. Kaya let's empower all the patients. Let's show them that we can help them. Okay. Independent of positions. Di ba ang dami nating positions? No? Yung 12 yun eh. Di ba? 3, 3, you know. The pulse as a whole reflects what? Anyone? What does the pulse actually tell us? This is the reason why doctors use the pulse. The heart chi. Ah,
Heart.
lahat
Yung
yan. Kasi di ba emperor yung heart eh. It's actually the heart chi. So, tinitingnan na lang natin anong impact noon sa ibang organs. And remember, if it's the heart already that's affected, then medyo miserable buhay. But we teach them how to see us every 2 weeks or once every month for the rest of their lives. They only go to people who know how to look at their tongue and their pulses, diba? And who can teach them how to feel their pulses. There are 4 aspects to the method of taking the pulse. What are they? If you notice, number 1 is on time. And number 2, leveling the arm. Of course, pag nakaganito yung arm, hindi maganda yung pa. And of course, we have to equalize the breathing and placing the fingers. Okay? The following factors affect the pulse. You know this: the season, the sex, age, body build, menstruation, and pregnancy. Actually, we can tell if pregnant yung woman just by the pulse. Okay? But it's another topic. Seasonal pulses. Let's pretend we have 4 seasons. At springtime, the pulse is slightly wiry. Summer, it's superficial. So ang sarap makuha ng pulse during summer. Autumn, soft. Pag winter, masyadong malalim. So you don't immediately consider an abnormality. You also have to take into consideration the season at which you took the pulse. So what are the guidelines for interpreting the pulse? Number 1, feeling the pulse as a whole with 3 fingers. Di ba sabay-sabay siya? And then dapat andun lahat yung pulso. You feel the spirit, the stomach chi, and the root. This is very important. We're actually thinking of the vitality of the pulse. The spirit, the stomach chi, and the root. If you watch the videos, it's there. Actually, merong isang video doon, 13 installments. Panoorin nyo na. Number 3, feeling the 3 positions together first and then individually. Okay? But without removing the fingers, parang hiwalayin mo siya sa iba. Parang, kasi you need to compare that particular pulse with the other pulses. Feeling the 3 levels. What are the 3 levels? The superficial, middle, and deep. Feeling the overall quality of the pulse, if there is one. Feeling the pulse quality, strength, and level of each individual position by rolling and pushing the fingers. And number 7, counting the pulse rate. Yung iba, ito lang yung alam. Ay, sorry. When would be an example of a time where it would be useful to take the pulse on the 9 arteries? Okay, in the books, you would be able to know na hindi lang dito sa radial ang tinitingnan natin ng pulse. So if a patient is suffering from Is this Sir Mark?
I think so.
Oo. Bakit kaya hindi siya okay. Oo, yung isang Mark, hindi masyado nagsasagot, no? Marami-rami na tayo. Okay. Pero hindi man wait lang. Okay. Let's go to number 9. When would be an example of a time where it would be useful to take the pulse on the 9 arteries? So aside from the radial artery, there are still other areas where you could feel the pulses. Now, if a patient is suffering from hypertension caused by rising liver yang, it may be useful to check the pulses of the upper regions to determine the degree and severity of this pathology. The stronger, harder, and fuller the pulses of the upper regions, the more severe ang liver yang rising. Okay? Sige, ramdaman nyo yung mga pulso nyo dito sa ulo. Baka nababagot na kayo sa internet. Okay, and the last one, we will only have 10 questions, Okay, why is the pulse felt? Sabi ni Sir Mark, because the lungs govern the chi and also the lungs receive the food chi from the stomach. Okay? So, thank you so much for your attendance. Do we have any
Thank
questions?
you also, Doc.
Thank you. Ay, nagising na si Dr. Gavino, nakakahiya. It must be only 2 a.m. sa Florida. Okay, let's ask for your comments. Sir Jobel, sa tingin mo ba, hindi imposible matuto kayo ng pulse only through the web? Can you give us any comment, Sir Jobel?
Yes po, Doc. Talagang matututunan po yung pagde-diagnose ng pulso kasi hindi naman imposible kung gagawin natin. Yun, i-practice natin na mag-diagnose talaga.
Yeah, especially if I ask you to watch all the videos on, there's this video, you've seen it, di ba, Ma'am Trix? There's this
One video
acupuncturist.
pa lang.
There are like 25 videos of them.
26.
26.
20.
I missed one. Binilang na talaga. Aside from the e-books, ay nako, in-exhaust ko na talaga because we will not do this.
Pero yung, Doc, yung first video, it's not working.
Sige, I'll check on
Yung
that.
pinaka-first.
Sorry. Pero maganda naman ibang videos. I will check on that po.
Yes.
Ano pa ba? Magaling yung acupuncturist doon. Sabi nga niya, people have this wrong notion that learning pulse is difficult. Actually, though, it's not if you know the technique.
Not yet. Mm-mm.
So now I'm happy na hindi pala siya that difficult. Okay? So if it's not difficult to learn, it's not also difficult to teach our patients. Diba?
It's all about technique.
Yes. Kaya Sir Jobel, si Ma'am Elvira, ay kumusta na yung anak? Anak ba niya? Pamangkin. Okay na po yung pamangkin niyo na ang daming kinain?
Nakatulog na daw, Doc.
Okay. In-ear acupuncture mo.
Okay. Yes, Doc.
Okay, Ma'am Elvira, i-check
Okay
mo
na
yung
siya,
pulse
Doc.
niya. Okay, panoorin niyo yung video. I'll try to upload this later. And
Yes po, Doc.
ito po yung pinaka-importante. But it doesn't mean that this will be our first and last. We will still meet on Wednesday. And I've given an assignment to Doc She to give us a complete history and the pulses of her patient. And of course, the
Update.
Sana magbalik pa siya, Doc.
Ay.
Marami akong pasyente na tulad nung nakaraan, yung tinext ko sa'yo, doon ko na na if ever na yung sadang diagnosis mo or sadang na mo, if for example, spleen yung may problema siya sa tongue, but yet by deficiency sa tongue, pero sa pulse niya is malakas. So ang sabi mo sa akin, saang part ang mas malakas, yung left or ang right. So pag mas malakas ang pulse sa left sa right, ibig sabihin yin deficient, mas
malakas yung yang.
may problema yung yin organs. May problema yung yin organs.
Yes.
Pag sa left naman yung mas malakas yung mga pulse, so yang organ siya. So if ever na dahil malakas ang spleen, pero mas mahina ang right na pulse, so ibig sabihin, yung yang organ ng spleen, which is the stomach, yun yung may problema. Tama po ba?
Actually, yung left pulse, yung left side is yin and blood. Yung right, yang and qi. No? So, pag... yeah. So, example, finil mo yung pulses, yung tatlo. Usually, pag may edad na, hindi mo na mafe-feel masyado yung kidney yang, no? Although
Mm-mm.
sometimes maano mo pa rin, basta mabilis siya. So ma-overpowering ngayon yung kasi mas malakas yung yang, so that means deficient yung yin. Diba? Obviously, diba?
Mm.
So kung dito mahihina yung
Mm.
yin and blood, mahina. Obviously, malakas
So
yung yang.
mataas si yang,
Oo, kasi
malakas yung yang.
kulang yung yin para i-control yung yang. So dapat ayun.
Okay pala.
Ngayon, example, na-feel mo ang lung pulse kasi normally should be soft. Hindi siya dapat bounding. So kung bounding siya, hindi ang lungs na yon. It's actually the large intestine already. So you need to really know how to sedate the large intestine. Okay? The same thing with the stomach. Kaya yung tinatawag nating mixed pattern. Most of the patients that you see in the clinics would be mixed. That means may excess and deficiency. A very common example is, meron kang isang pasyente, ano ito, Sir Mark? Problem yan, stomach na hindi po nag-transform. Siguro yung spleen, no? Kasi yung spleen, ganito kasi yan. Okay, siguro si Sir Mark is referring to kanina na we had a glimpse of the tongue of your patient. Di ba, Doc siya? This makes sense. But I think there is, it's actually a spleen issue. And the spleen, we all know, is the one that produces chi and blood, particularly blood, di ba? So pag mahina siya, and you happen to have a patient who has heart issue, no? So that's a very, very common problem, no? Meron kang spleen chi deficiency with heart blood deficiency. Siyempre, pag mahina yung spleen, aside from mahina yung blood mo, blood production, nagkakaroon ka ng maraming dampness, ng phlegm. And we should be analyzing where the weak spleen, bakit nag-weaken ang spleen. Now, if you remember, ang spleen chi is dependent, or spleen yang is dependent on kidney yang. That's why kanina pina-check ko sa'yo kung ano. So definitely, kanina nakita natin yung tongue. Definitely, it's yang deficiency. Do you agree?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
mix siya kasi may phlegm na. Phlegm is an excess
Mm.
pattern. So the phlegm is an aggravation of the dampness, no? Actually, puro coating yung matandaan namin eh. And at the same time, I think your patient is a very sensitive guy or somebody that should not be stressed. Kasi yung reaction niya sa mga stressors is weaker. Mas madali siya maapektuhan kaysa sa atin na walang heart crack. Okay?
Mm.
And it's something that you cannot change. So ang ano na lang is paano siya alisin. And then lately you have been thinking na parang naramdaman mo na marami siyang iniisip. And we all know that if you overthink, it will actually impact the spleen. To start with, since mahina yung kidney niya, okay, mahina din yung kanyang spleen. So pag mahina ang spleen, mahina din yung heart. You follow?
Actually, yung sa stomach spleen area niya, Doc, medyo may darkish color din eh.
Mm-mm.
Parang hindi siya whitish lang, parang may dark siyang pag ganun.
Yeah. Okay. Ang spleen po di nag-transform and transport ng chi. Di ba? Ang sobra pag-aaral. Yes. Kaya pala, no, sabi nga nila, if you study too hard, nakakabobo din. Yung pala, dahil magkakaroon ka ng phlegm. At saka alam niyo bakit wag masyadong mag-aral yung ba na-overwhelm ka na kasi your brain can only take in so much, no? Hindi pwede yung magka-crash course. Actually, this pulse diagnosis made easy. We're looking at probably 20 sessions. So, minsan hindi tayo makakapag-meeting pero until eventually matututo rin tayo, 'di ba? So for those people who cannot make it at 5, they can always watch our video. 'Di ba? Sir Jobel, I'm waiting for your go signal in Bacolod. Kung di tayo pwede ngayong January, pwedeng February. Oo.
Doc, I have a question.
Oh, yes.
Yung sa heart crack line, diba, yung iba, they develop it lang over the years. Mawawala pa ba yun? Pagka,
If they develop
or
it over
forever?
the years, usually yung mga crack na yan,
Pwede pang mawala.
alam ko yung stomach crack eh. The stomach crack is much shorter and wider. And when you have a stomach crack, usually nagkakaroon ng phlegm yan. Phlegm heat in the stomach ang tawag siya. So, pwede pa siyang maayos, but it takes years. Kaya, you'll be looking at the patient who will be seeing you maybe every 2 weeks,
Constant.
every month. Kaya,
Mhm.
bigay ka na ng konting discount if ever, para sa mga repeat. And always make your patient feel na special siya. At saka don't pretend to be like you can cure everything. What we're actually trying to do is to simply balance what is not balanced, no? To tonify the deficiency or to sedate the excess. Kaya napaka-importante na alam natin yung pulse diagnosis. Alam mo kung ano yung weak pulse, ano yung strong pulse. At saka madali lang malaman yan kung pag you do manipulation. Okay, di ba? Example, sabi niya masakit yung tiyan niya. Ayaw niyang pahawak, so that means excess yun. So kung pinahawak niya, tapos mas gusto niyang pinipress, lalo na nagpapamasahe siya, gusto niya ng yung deep talaga, yung ano ba tawag dito, yung hard na tinatawag. Deficient yan. So you have to classify, like, it's not simply just feeling the pulse, no? You have to also observe how the patient talks. The patient, akala mo, galit pero hindi pa pala, malambing pa yon, lakas-lakas ng boses. Pero I'm sure yung pasyente ni Doc She, malumanay ang boses. And probably,
Yes, mahina ang voice niya.
mahina ang voice niya and he tries not to look at you straight in the eye. Right?
Yeah. Medyo shy siya.
Hindi siya shy. Actually, meron siyang heart deficiency.
Yung parang ganun.
Yung parang guilty na pero yung mga try.
Parang almost lagi siyang sa floor nakatingin. Tapos
Yeah.
pag naghingi ako ng sagot niya, gaganon lang siya. Tapos after nun, gaganon na naman siya. Unlike kasi sa iba na pag nagkipag-usap, talagang straight sa akin, ganyan.
Yeah. So these are the things that will tell you that definitely you have a deficiency pattern. No? Yung deficiency pattern niya, nagkaroon na rin ng... So, bale, deficiency yung condition niya, it's very chronic. And then, nag-transform na siya. Kasi lahat ng mga yin, nagkakaroon niya ng heat. Lahat ng klaseng Kaya pag nagkaroon niya ng heat, kaya nagkakaroon ka ng phlegm. You follow? Yung dampness, masyadong matagal na, umiinit yan. Pag umiinit yan, yung mga body
So,
fluid...
nag-excess na si spleen.
Yes, ang laki ng tila niya. And hindi siya bagay sa isang may So basically, you have a patient here who is yin deficient. So that means, sabi mo nga, ang lamig-lamig ng tapos yun. Parang malnourished, no?
Malnourished siya.
And the worst thing there that can happen.
Dok, may tanong ba ako? Minsan kasi confusing yung yung wiry na I'm thready pa yun, yung sabi mo na parang pag
parang sinulit.
akala mo yun na yung liver pero heart pa siya. Yung parang nag-extend sa kabilang pulse, yung pulse ng isang
Pag
point.
nag-extend, it's actually a long pulse.
A long pulse, oo. So, paano mo madidistinguish, Doc, na hindi na yun siya yung heart? Or liver na yun siya? Kasi minsan dyan ako nako-confuse
Di ba
minsan.
nag-usap tayo? If it's the middle pulse, that's your middle finger, right? That's on top of the styloid process, yung buto. Okay? Tapos, katabi nun, yung malapit sa wrist fold or wrist crease is your lung. Lung 9. So that's supposed to be your heart pulse. Pero nakaano yan, parang lumalapit siya sa lung 8. Okay? So you have to really explore. And then finally, yung malapit sa'yo, yung proximal pulse is the kidney yin. Okay? At saka always compare, like if you're going to examine the heart, you should also check the lung pulse as well. Okay? The lung pulse should be mahinhin. It should be soft. So if you see na medyo parang wiry yung lung, then that's a red flag. No? Medyo mayroong, sabi ni Machocha, ano daw, masyadong depressed yan. Or, when you're depressed, there is some anger there. No? So, yun. I think your patient needs a lot of counseling. And monitor him lang.
Tapos, Doc, is there a thing na same ang lahat ng pulse?
Same ang lahat? All pulses should be the same. They should all be felt at the middle level. Because nasa middle...
I mean,
same lahat.
Paano pag...
Kung super kung AI ka, siguro pareho lahat. Pero tao lang tayo, tapos tumatanda na tayo.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Yeah. Okay, mag-pray daw muna. Sige po, Sir Ibrahim. Thank you po, Sir Ibrahim. Okay na. Any other question? Meron ka pang itatanong? Okay, Ma'am Trix, were you happy with the answers?
Yes, Doc.
Don't
Ang dami
overthink
lang babas.
lang. And don't
Ha?
believe everything that I say, but I might be wrong. But ano ko lang kasi, the more often you do it, the more you realize that ang dami palang nadidiscover through the pulse. And the most
Yes.
amazing thing here is, like ako, I do it like, example kanina, I noticed the pulse kanon. Ay, walang nangyari. So I tried not using the four-point needle technique kasi parang paulit-ulit. So sabi ko,
Yes.
why not do it
May
like...
tendency talaga, Doc, minsan hindi gumagana yon.
Oo, kasi mali yung diagnosis. May tendency. Ang gagawin natin per pulse, for example, the stomach pulse, lalo na pag gutom na yung pasyente, mga 11:00 na. Okay? That's actually the spleen pulse, right? But since you're able to feel it na, like bounding, kasi supposedly sa middle lang. Kaya nga, di ba sinabi ko, apply light pressure. It doesn't mean na igaganon mo lang yung pulse, yung pads ng fingers mo. So pag nakaganon, na-feel mo na talaga, tapos lahat ng levels meron siya, then that's probably super hot na siya, nasa yang na siya. So it's not only the spleen, it's actually the stomach already. Yeah. But anyway, you will get to know this, especially when we discuss each of the 29 pulses in detail. However, we're going to do it in such a way na we group all the pulses para alam natin ano siya, no? Yun. Any other question before we... So can we meet again on Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yes, next week.
Next week, yes. Okay? Kung hindi tuloy, that means, naging busy. Pero gawin nating matuloy. Okay. We hope you enjoyed tonight's, Nag-enjoy ba kayo, Ma'am Elvira? Okay.
Lahat. Pero Doc, meron sana tanong pa pwede pa, Doc? Isang tanong lang.
Sige po.
Matter of confirmation kasi baka mali din yung practice ko. Kasi yung sa hypertensive na tao, Doc, na na-paralyze, di ba natin pwedeng kunan doon sa part na may paralysis po? Na-paralyzed na portion. Dito yan. Doon sa part na na-paralyze.
Yung pulse?
Like the left, right arm, yes po.
Bakit naman?
Kasi passive. Meron pa yung pulse,
Kung may
Doc.
mapifeel ka na pulse, kunin mo doon. Hindi naman
Okay, sometimes wala. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sige po, Doc. Kahit na-paralyze siya.
Oo. Hindi, try mo munang kunin yung pulse. So far, wala akong nakitang ano.
Okay, okay.
Hindi ibig sabihin na paralyzed siya, wala ng pulso. Saka hindi naman
Okay.
bawal.
Okay, okay, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you rin po. Na may naintindihan po ba kayo today?
Yes po, Doc. Napaka-importante pala.
Ay, importante talaga.
Yeah.
Gawin natin itong trademark ng lamp.
Alam.
Yes.
Ano talaga siya, Doc? Parang kang nagko-compute ng mathematic talaga equation. Kasi yun yung sabi ko sa iyo minsan, pag nag-diagnose ka sa tapos pagdating sa pulse, iba yung mararamdaman mo. Doon ka na mag-iisip kasi syempre yung symptoms niya yung primary complaint niya. For example, masakit ang ulo. Tapos pagkita mo sa so doon mo makikita. Doon parang kung minsan daw ma-overwhelm ka na parang may problema lahat. So alin doon yung unang titingnan mo? Yung parang ganun. Tapos, minsan pa pagdating sa pulse, mag-iiba rin. Kaya sabi, ano yung unahin ko? Kasi parang
Ano
iba
una
yung,
mo?
oo,
Nauna kasi,
uunahin mo. Kasi
ganito
minsan,
kasi yan. Minsan kasi,
mm-mm,
kararating nun ng pasyente nagmamadali. Kaya, tingnan mo muna yung tongue. Ako kasi, I would
um,
allow like 5 to 10 minutes to parang nakarelax yung patient. Kausapin mo muna. So, you'll be surprised. Iba din yung reading mo after siya makapagpahinga. No?
okay.
Another thing is,
Mm-mm.
you need to address what is the more important o more concerning issue. No? Kung hindi na makahinga, doon ka muna mag-focus sa ano. The reason why we do pulse is because we wanted to ascertain if the points that we're using are correct. No? Ako kasi, since it is our first time to actually convert everything to the ear, no? So this is the time where we need to really know ano ba yung mga she-clef points, ano yung tonification, sedating points, ano yung back shu, front mu, ano yung mga luo connecting, yung mga ganon. We have we will also include that in our discussion for no? Kaya we would like to welcome everyone, especially I think I'm correct at really dividing dividing the course into several modules. There are actually 6, no? So one of which is pero bago tayo magpunta sa mga point categories and channels, we will try to master the art of diagnosing. Kasi pag marunong ka na mag-diagnose, everything will be easy. Okay? So, welcome po, Sir John. We'll see you again on Wednesday. So,
Yes, Doc.
thank you so much. And tomorrow, pwede kayo mag-attend yung kahit hindi pa
Ada.
Oo, gawin na natin tong habit. Okay lang din mag-absent kayo, manood na lang kayo ng video or mag-donate kayo ng napakarami sa foundation. So can we have like 100 members by end of the year, end of the month, end of, So we expect all of you to be having your own group there in Palawan. Saka si Miss Bacolod, oo. Oo, para matutunan nyo rin. Kasi bawal po ang ganid, no? Kailangan nyo talaga i-share. Don't ever think na magkakaroon kayo ng kompetensya.
Mm-mm.
Malay nyo, magkaroon kayo ng cancer. So, yun. You need to share
May
things. We need to impact the
Pag na-master ko nga ito, Doc, i-share ko sa staff ko.
Of course.
Kasi yung iba kasi takot sila sa needle. Kaya
Mm-mm.
sabi ko, yun
Pwede
eh.
sila mag-ear seeds.
Ear seeds.
Kaya nga ear
Diba
seeds
lang?
muna yung inano ko sa kanila.
Sige. Do not be
Kasi
surprised.
pag ako nagka-problema dito, walang mag-ano sa akin. Ay,
Mm-mm.
meron naman, kaso ayaw ko namang mag-try doon, di ba?
Mm-mm. Ang qualification ng membership, marunong mag-attend ng 5 o'clock. Grabe. Kailangan may mata tayo, may tenga, may ano, diba? Saka buhay pa.
Everyday po tayo.
Wala tayong Saturday, Sunday naman. Ginawa ko na ngang everyday kasi pag ano.
Okay.
At saka ano yan naka-program. Ang Tuesday, puro ear. But again, may sinusunod tayong schedule. For the whole month of January, we will master the points. So hopefully, nasagot nyo na yung for next Tuesday. And then, I'm also excited about the pulse. So I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Ganun na lang siguro tayo. Konting-konting assessment. And hindi ko pa na-prepare yung second one for next Wednesday. So I'll probably post it sa ating LAMP, Pulse Diagnosis Made Easy. Doon ko para sagutin nyo na kaagad. And then so that we will spend more time with questions. And Doc She, you have an assignment. Habulin mo yung pasyente mo na kailangan siya makabalik. Kailangan
Kaya
mo...
nga sana bumalik siya.
Oo.
Kaya nga,
Oo.
sana
I-manifest.
bumalik siya.
And then we should see.
Yan mo, Dok, marami pa namang ano.
Gusto natin makita yung
Invested
improvement.
na kami dun sa patient mo.
Oo. O tama daw, correct daw. Sharing is caring. Oo. Kaya mag-donate ka na ng madami, Sir John. Maraming salamat po, everyone. I'll give you the link later.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Give you the
Doc.
link po. Thank you. See you tomorrow again.
Bye, Doc.
5
Thank
p.m.
you.
Bye-bye.